Recovery from a narcissistic relationship isn't always easy, and it can feel like it's impossible and that it's never going to happen. And this is understandable when you're breaking free from a narcissistic relationship and everything that they have put you through. However, it is possible. It's just finding the right strategies that help you as an individual. So what works for one person might not necessarily work for another. One of the most challenging things to do is to acknowledge the abuse itself. Often victims can downplay the abuse, and this often happens because the narcissistic individual has gaslighted the victim into believing that the abuse wasn't even real, or believing that they were overreacting to certain situations. So one strategy to recover from a narcissistic relationship is to acknowledge everything you've been through. This can be talking with somebody about it, it can be journaling, it can be learning about the tactics that they use, so that you can recognize and accept that you were in a toxic relationship. And understanding the dynamics of narcissistic abuse and the cycle that they take you around can be one of the first crucial steps towards healing. Then it's a case of establishing no contact or limited contact and grey rock if you cannot go no contact. Cutting ties with a narcissistic individual completely allows you to have this peace of mind to heal. If possible, no contact is always the best. However, if you have to co-parent with somebody who's counter-parenting, then it's things such as grey rock and limited contacts, setting strict boundaries, healthy boundaries, sticking to them, not reacting to their games, and focusing on self-care, prioritising your physical, emotional and mental well-being is an absolute must. We all have those days, and when you're coming away from a narcissistic relationship, those days can feel a lot tougher than others. So it's a case of engaging in activities that bring you joy, eating healthy, exercise, learning to get enough rest. Narcissistic individuals can create a lot of sleep deprivation, either by the noises that they make, where they coercively control you as to when and where you sleep, or from the stress. So it's about creating the patterns. It's not going to happen overnight, and don't be too hard on yourself if you take a step backwards. Sometimes you just have to look at how far you've come. Seek the professional help if you need the support, but with therapists or counsellors, people who are experienced in narcissistic abuse, who understand what you've been through, as these people can validate what you've experienced and can help you process your emotions, help find the right methods for you as a person to rebuild your self-esteem and develop the right coping strategies to see you through. Reconnecting with your support system. Narcissistic individuals often go all out to isolate people from their friends, from their family, from their hobbies, from their career and from their finances. So reconnecting with genuine friends and family, trusted friends and family, and then reaching those career goals again and starting to get on top of your finances. It's tackling little things one day at a time. Sharing your experience with those who care about you can also provide the emotional validation and reduce feelings of isolation. Sometimes we do want to just take ourselves off for a few days, and as long as you are comfortable in your own company, that is absolutely fine. It's about what works for you. Educate yourself on narcissistic personality traits, on their abuse tactics, on their games, on their patterns of behaviour. Understanding this behaviour not only helps you recognise red flags in the future to help empower you to protect yourself, It helps you recognise the games with any individuals that you can't go no contact with, so that you no longer play into their hand. And one of the most important ones is to rediscover who you are as a person, rediscover your identity, focus on rebuilding your sense of self, your sense of worth, explore your passions, set new goals, create new routines, find those hobbies, either old or new, create a life that reflects your values and your desires. Recognise that you can be you, free from the narcissist's influence over you. Recognise that it's not going to be a straightforward journey. You're going to see a hobby that you like, that you want to do, and you might go straight in and be great at it, but there's going to be a day where it feels hard. If you've got that passion, it makes it easier. It's like any task in life. You can think about redecorating one of your rooms, and as you start, it gets messy. And as you get halfway through, you might regret your decision. Yet when you've finished, it feels so much better. So we just have to urge ourselves to have the discipline to keep going and see it through and find the things that bring us joy, because the more we focus on the future, the less we focus on the past. Sometimes we might look back, and that's a case of looking back to see how far we've come, not how far we've got to go. Anything that helped you recover from a narcissistic relationship, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books available on Amazon: How to Create Boundaries Around Those Who Have No Respect for Your Boundaries, 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People, How to Stay Sane and Break the Chain, a Narcissist Handbook, the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, a Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, a guided journal for empowerment and recovery. And this is a journal, so it is mainly writing. There is prompts for you to use in each section and what to do, but a lot of it is about working on yourself and journaling. And then there's the new book, Behind the Mask, The Rise of the Narcissist, which is the first novel in a 3-part series. They are all available on Amazon if you'd like to go and check those out. Thank you very much for watching. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.